Alright, welcome to Cards of the Week for Climax Screwed. This is for the week of June 15th to June 18th. I'm the Night Shadow, and I'll be your host for tonight. Alright, so starting off, we have finally to Lover cards, and here's the reason why I'm doing this. This is my third set. This is going to be my third set. So I'm looking forward to all of these. Let's get going. So first card is Pure and Lovely Girl, Momo. This is a red character, level 0, cost 0, 1500 power with the alien and plant traits. When this comes into play, you look at the top of the card of your deck, and you can either put that in the top of the deck or put it in your waiting room. And as an act ability, you can pay 1 and ditch a Climax to choose a character from your waiting room and add it to your hand. That is some useful utility. To be able to look at the top card of your deck is a pretty standard ability. It usually doesn't have much room in some decks. Other decks really like it. And the best kind of top deck check is one that allows you to draw one and then ditch one. But this is not bad too. It lets you get rid of excess Climaxes without having in your hand, without having to have any more discard options. And just having one allows you to exchange all your Climaxes for characters in your waiting room. I like it. We'll see how the traits go as the releases go, but this first card, when I first saw it, it told me that, okay, there's going to be a lot of traits in this, because not everything is alien, so what are they going to do with it? Alright, second card is Dining Table at the Yuki Household Mikan. This is a yellow character, level 2, cost 1, 8500 power, with the Housework and Ransel trait. Ransel is a trait that we've seen before. It technically is based off of a non-Japanese word that essentially means backpack, though I'm not quite sure that's what it means here. Housework, on the other hand, is completely new, and I think this is going to be a Mikan only trait. Not much to say. This is a vanilla. My favorite character of the series. Moving on. Poolside in the Midsummer, Yui. This is a yellow character, level 1, cost 0, 5000 power, with a Disciplinary Committee and Animal trait. And when this comes into play, this card gains 1500 power until the end of the turn. Standard Assassin. Hit 6/5, 500 short of a 1/1, so with Climax help like 2k1 you can get there. Pretty standard for a trial deck. Obviously, won't be the best 1/0 once the booster comes out, but we'll make do with what we have for now. Next we have Doki Doki Pastime, Nana. It's a red character, level 1, cost 0, 5000 power, with the alien and animal trait. When you play the Climax Friends, and that Climax is a red stock 1 soul from the waiting room, and this card is in the front row, you can pay 1. If you do, salvage 1 character. Well, hello there. This card tells us quite a few things. First off, the anti-heal effects that are really prevalent on anti-salvage rather, effects that are prevalent in the meta right now, are Kantai Collections and Little Busters. Both of them trigger during the attack phase. This one triggers during the Climax phase, meaning that this card avoids them both and lets you still salvage. That's pretty good. It's something that definitely I'm excited for. Despite not being that excited for the character, that's not a bad card. And obviously, there's a lot of synergy involved. You play the Climax and you have 3 of these out. That's insane. If you have 1 of these out, you didn't pay a stock for it, and you can even pay the one before getting the stock 1 soul because they're both on play. It's really nice. It's quite versatile. You have a couple of options. There's not much to it. And then the final Televeru card for this week, the Tayaki She Remembered, Yami. This is a yellow character, level 0, cost 0, 1500 power, with the Transform trait and the Tayaki trait. Tayaki trait. Really? Okay. When this comes into play, this gains 1500 power until the end of the turn, and when this comes into play from your hand, pay 1 and ditch 1 to search for an alien, transform, or housework character. So far, that's everything. Except Yui. Something tells me Yui decks are going to be a little bit shafted, even though she has a sign and she's a main character in Darkness. But regardless, this is an insane searcher because it searches for 3 traits. But granted, these 3 traits are not exactly common, and I think they're limited to Loveru, so that might explain a lot. Still, being able to attack for 3k the turn this comes into play is not bad. It allows you to essentially trade as a vanilla on attack, and who cares if it dies afterwards? You got most utility afterwards. Alright, and we're not quite done yet. We have another card to talk about, and it's an Attack of Titan. We covered one TD card before. Granted, it's a promo, so it could be just an alternate art, especially because it was a weird number, TD22. However, this card is definitely in the trial deck. This is trial deck number 10, Eren Yeager. There's a number of other core characters. You control as 2 or more. This gains 1,000 power. Character opposite this gets -1 soul. And when this card attacks, your opponent can't play backups from hand. Interesting. Alright, so let's go back a bit. Last week we talked about the Colossal Titan level 3 that also is in the trial deck according to its TD number. Between the two threes here, it looks like the Titans are going to focus on a lot of power, while Eren and company are going to focus on either limiting damage or preventing counters. I mean, like, there's not much you can speculate on with just one card, but if that's the trend we can see, then it will be a very interesting self-set, especially if it's just going to be Attack on Titan versus Attack on Titan. It would make definitely mirror series matches interesting. As a level 3, though, I'm not quite sure. It's an 11k with -1 soul in front, which is fine by its own. I mean, like, that's automatically better than the home row right now from the Madoka trial deck. But still, something seems off. Like, there's something according to, like, that I feel about this card that we're not seeing yet, and obviously there's a lot more to see. Just one card officially in the trial deck, we don't know. But to be safe, at least this is a level 3 worth playing. There have been prior booster TDs, rather, Kantai, that their level 3s were complete crap and not worth running at all. This, at least, has the potential of being run. It's not bad. I think it's playable. We'll have to see how it works in the set and context. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're basically covering trial deck cards this week. So, that's it for this week. Like, comment, favorite, reply, whatever. Don't know how that series goes. Anyways, I will see you next week, along with perhaps a couple or maybe one more co-host. And we'll talk more about Deliveroo cards and maybe some more Attack on Titan cards. Alright, catch you later.